Lieutenant Colonel Robert Maginnis sent us a message regarding the developing situation in North Korea. May I play the B-roll for you? Watch this.
Pastor Bakker, it's good to be with you today. Thanks for the opportunity to address the issue of North Korea and the threat that it poses to the United States and to the region. Clearly, the United States is taking this threat very seriously. We've put what we call the THAAD anti-ballistic missile system there in South Korea, along with the Patriots. We've sent the USS Vinson into the area, and also the USS Kennedy is close by, with good reason. North Koreans have tested nuclear devices 5 times. They've tested ballistic missiles that can range the United States and the entire region many times here recently. They've even shown us the capability of a solid fuel ballistic missile, which is important because that means they can take it anywhere in their country and at a moment's notice launch it. And it's with good reason that recently Vice President Pence and Secretary Tillerson were in the region and made very clear statements. They said the military option's on the table. I will tell you, 10 years ago, almost to the day, I was on Fox News and I said, this problem may require a military solution. We cannot wait much longer before it becomes very serious. Now, I was lambasted, criticized, and yet here today we're hearing that the administration is rightly considering military options. Now, you've heard speculation that we've used cyber against the recent failed launch attempt by the North Koreans. Certainly, we have that capability, I do believe. We have the capability of taking some of our Aegis cruisers, which are off the coast, and downing some of those ballistic missiles. But ultimately, the problem, I think, comes down to persuading Kim Jong-un, the 3rd generation of dictators there, whether or not his regime can survive if, in fact, he gives up his nuclear weapons, and what price must be paid. We've paid a lot of prices over the years, but yet he still retains a capability and continues to improve upon it. I think the concern is, and rightly so, that he looks at what happened years ago with Omar Gaddafi in Libya. And in that situation, we said, give up your weapons and we'll take care of you. Well, he gave up his weapons, and during the Arab Spring, the radicals took care of him, and we didn't do anything to assist him to survive. How do you resolve the situation with North Korea? Not easy. The Chinese are cooperating a little more, but ultimately, we've got to get inside that man's head, and some people arguably and perhaps rightly indicate he's a crazy man. Don't know. But I think he's crazy like a fox, and so we have to figure out how to persuade him not to continue to proliferate weapons, not to be such a tyrant that he kills his own people, and at the same time not threaten his neighbors. We'll have to wait and see whether this ends peacefully. It has the potential of blowing up not only in that region but elsewhere. So thanks for the opportunity of addressing a key issue. Hopefully in the future the issue won't be so tough.